What's up, everyone? 18 Holes of Misery here, Travis here, and today I want to talk about something that I believe really elevates a golf creator's footage. And I think most people that if you are going to be making golf content, I think that this is a must in terms of equipment. And we're going to talk about the best drone that you can buy as a golf content creator. So if you're just starting out, or if you've been making golf content for years and you're looking for a drone to up your production value, look no further than the DJI Mavic Mini. Now, I've been shooting on the Mavic Mini 3 for the past 2 years now, or ever since I've been making content, and honestly, I've never once had a complaint about it. They have released 2 other versions since then, so they have the 4 and they just released the Mavic Mini 5, and these drones are awesome, like absolutely incredible, so easy to use and just a joy to use, and the footage that comes out of it is top notch. Now, one of the main things when looking at a drone is the fact that you might think that you need, the Mavic Pro or something bigger, but there's a lot of things that come with that. Now, to have the Mavic Mini, it's going to be in that threshold of under 250 grams, which, if you know anything about drones, that is the weight limit for you to fly without being licensed or having to go through all the extra steps that, pro drone pilots have to do. But I'll tell you right now, the Mavic Mini 3 has always been great to me. The main things I look for that it shoots in 4K, and the best thing with being a content creator is that it does allow the gimbal to turn in vertical mode so that you can shoot in portrait mode, which is better for social media. So here's a few reasons why this drone is perfect for beginners or someone who is just getting into drones for the first time. As I mentioned earlier, it's very small and weighs under that 250 gram threshold, so that you don't need to have a drone pilot license to operate this. Next up is that the controls are extremely forgiving and just so easy to use. If you've played any kind of video game, this is pretty much the exact same thing. Like, to control it is just a breeze, and as someone who's never flown a drone before, you will really appreciate that. Next up is that the sensors on these newer drones are just unbelievable. So if you are flying blind, which you aren't supposed to do as a drone pilot, certificate holder, but if you are, these sensors have amazing capabilities and they can sense trees, branches, lines, anything around, so it will help you not crash this substantial investment that you made and hopefully not break it. Then finally, one of the main pros is that the battery life on these things are actually great. So usually with my Mavic 3 Mini, I was able to get around 25 to 30 minutes, which would be enough for me to get 9 holes and B-roll shots of the entire course. Sometimes I could get 18 depending on how familiar I was with the course, but most of the time you're just going to want to not risk it and bring it back, switch the batteries and then do the back 9. But overall, I'm sure the newer batteries are even better in the Mavic Mini 5, so that's another reason that, you should make this investment. And then just some smaller reasons, but again, very great reasons why you should look into buying this drone, is the fact that it shoots in 4K. Anything in this day and age that isn't shooting in 4K is a red flag, in my opinion, because it's just a standard until 8K becomes a standard. So the fact that it shoots in 4K up to 30 frames per second is a major plus. It's very travel friendly, so you could stick this thing in your pocket if you wanted. And then the controller is also not the smallest, but the drone itself is very small, very lightweight, and easy to travel around with. It's very quiet as well, so if you're flying around a golf course, you don't want to be too obvious. Especially myself, I usually sit in the car and fly my drone, so this thing, if you're close to it, you're gonna hear it, but if it's 50 to 100 feet in the air, you're not gonna hear it at all. It's very quiet compared to other drones, which is a major plus, especially in a quiet sport like golf. And the last 2 points that I have are that, for what you're paying for versus other drones, you're just getting great value for the DJI Mavic Mini. Honestly, you could probably snag a Mavic Mini 4 for extreme discounts since the 5 just came out, and I'm telling you, it would be amazing. Like, you would really not understand the difference if you took the Mavic Mini 4, especially if you haven't flown a drone before, because these things, in my last point, are just so easy to use, and they make flying very easy so that you want to fly. Like, if there's something out there that is kind of complicated, kind of daunting, you won't use it. And I can surely assure you that these drones are extremely user-friendly and just a breeze and a joy to use. So as I mentioned earlier, guys, you could snag a DJI Mavic Mini 3 for about like $500 or $600. The 4 is going to be closer to the $1,000 mark. And then if you want to get the newest version, the Mavic Mini 5, you're going to be spending around $1,100 to $1,500 Canadian, just based on what combo you want. And I recommend getting the creator, the most expensive one, just because it comes with the most things that are actually useful for you as a drone pilot. So, do I think that you should get this drone or get a more expensive drone? Honestly, for most people, I'd say 90% of people, I'd say get this drone. I used this drone for about 3 years. I had the previous model as well until my dad crashed it. But I had the Mavic Mini 2 and the Mavic Mini 3 for the last 4 years now. And I'm just upgrading just because I just thought, let's get the best of the best. And I just got the Mavic 4 Pro. But 90% of people, especially in golf content, you just want to be able to map out the course and showcase the exterior of the course from high up. And the Mavic Mini does that amazingly. 4K footage, great colors, and just so easy to fly. And honestly, if you do crash it, God forbid, $1,000 is a lot better than crashing a $4,000 to $6,000 drone. Overall, guys, if you are looking for something similar to this or looking for more recommendations, comment below what you're having trouble with in terms of making content. If you want to know what cameras I think you should suggest, I made a video about that, so check those out. And again, guys, if you have any questions about making golf content, comment below and I'll do my best to make those videos for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.